Hi everyone, I'm Katie, and today I'm going to talk to you about who I am and where I'm going. When I talk to you about who I am, I'll talk to you about my background, my family, and what I do in my spare time. And when I talk to you about where I'm going, I'll talk to you about my future plans for school and my career, where I want to live, and what I want to do. Deuteronomy 31:6. Be strong and courageous. Do not be afraid or terrified because of them, for the Lord your God goes with you. He will never leave you nor forsake you. This Bible verse is important to me because when you're going through something really horrible or a very hard time in your life, you need someone next to you all the time. And God wants you to know you do have someone with you all the time. So you're never alone, and He wants you to always be strong and to always count on Him. So, who am I? I was born December 27th, 1995, in Corpus Christi, Texas, and I was also raised here. So, I graduated from Richard King High School in June 2014. At King, I was a cheerleader 2 years, and I was cheer captain my senior year. And from there, I graduated and I moved to Kingsville for one semester and I cheered. And as you can see in the bottom right picture, I was cheering at AT&T Stadium when we went there for our conference. My family is very important to me. I have my mom, my dad, and two half brothers. My mom's family is originally from Mexico. She was actually born in Leonidas, so I'm half Hispanic, and people don't ever believe me, but I am. She actually passed away when I was 6 and from breast cancer, so that's why I have the breast cancer ribbon. My dad is my best friend, and his family is originally from Czechoslovakia, so I'm half Czech and half Hispanic. I am a mutt. And I have two half brothers from my mom's first marriage, and the youngest one out of them, he actually has three girls and one nephew, so I have nieces and nephews, and they are my favorite. I also have a fur baby. His name's Astro for the Houston Astros, not the Judsons, and he's a lab. I actually just rescued him in January, and he's a year and a half, and he is the biggest spoiled brat ever. In my spare time, I actually have two jobs. I work at Freedom Fitness as a front desk associate. If you ever need a membership, come see me and I can get you a good deal. And I'm also a cheerleading coach at Advanced Cheer Athletics, and the cheer team is called Rebel Extreme. If I'm not working, I'm usually working out at Freedom Fitness, so that's pretty much my second home. Baseball is my absolute favorite thing to watch, and it is a huge part of my life. My dad's played it since he was 4, and he just stopped, and he's about to be 64. So it's been around in our family for a very long time. So if I'm not at a Astros game, I'm usually at a Hooks game. So where am I going? My future plans for school involve me hopefully graduating December 2018 with a major in kinesiology with an emphasis in sports management and a minor in business administration and marketing. Once I graduate, I hope to be working for the Astros in their marketing department, and I plan to do that for at least 20 years, probably no more than 30. And at that point, I'll eventually open my own cheer gym because I've been a cheerleader all my life, so it's going to stay in my life. Where I want to live, pretty much anywhere where my job takes me, but I'm hoping it's Houston, Texas, or Springfield, Missouri. Houston, of course, because I want to work for the Houston Astros, and Springfield because some of my family is from there. So it'd be nice to be with them. I really want to travel. I really want to go to Puerto Rico, Cancun, Costa Rica, and Cozumel, only because I want to swim with dolphins every single chance I get. Dolphins are my absolute favorite animal, and I think they're so beautiful, and I just want to swim with them all day long. And I also want to go back to New York. The left picture is me at New York at the actual Statue of Liberty. I went there for my graduation present. It was amazing, and I just want to go back every year. I want to have a decent sized family. I want a loving husband who loves baseball as much as I do and any sport as well, like football. I don't really care for basketball, but as long as it's football and baseball, we'll be okay. And I want to have 3 kids, 2 boys and a girl, so that way I have one little girl to spoil and 2 boys to watch at sports, and lots of dogs. I want to be one of those ladies that people can count on to go rescue a dog and be a foster for a little bit. And then once they find them a good home, then send them to that good home. So today I talked to you about who I am, which included my background, my family, and what I do in my spare time. And then I talked to you about where I see myself in the future, which was my career path, my school path, and where I want to live and what I want to do. So here's my favorite quote of all time. Think positive always. Trust yourself, your gut instinct. Love your family when you think you can't go on. Find your inner strength. This is really important to me because my mom wrote it in a journal for me right before she passed away. That way I would always have it to look at. She was always the person that was the positive one in all situations, whether it was a good situation, a bad situation, and she could always be counted on. You also need to trust yourself, because if you don't trust yourself, you won't be able to trust anybody. And usually if you don't trust yourself or your gut instinct, you'll usually regret it. So you should always do it in the first place. And you should always love your family, because they'll be your backbone. Even when they don't want to admit it, they will always be there. And you should always be there for them too. And when you can't go on, you need to find your inner strength, because you have to love yourself and you need to keep pushing yourself, and you can't just give up, and you just always have to believe in yourself and find yourself.